Everybody's always curious about this. The Oculus Quest 3, Meta's latest and greatest VR headset. Now, this is currently the most popular VR headset on the market, and not just for games. This is a bit of a controversial statement, but I consider this to be a more important product than the Apple Vision Pro. Now, I didn't make this video to pit the Apple Vision Pro against the Meta Quest 3, because they're in vastly different worlds. They're very different in terms of price tags, screen resolution, affordability especially, but more to highlight some of the things that I use this for as a professional in media. So just like the Apple Vision Pro, you've got your pass-through mode. And of course, you've even got windows that you can move around with your hands like so. See, there's the camera that I'm filming on right there. And these windows are also resizable. You can resize them with both hands, like so, make them smaller, make them much, much larger, and essentially operate with up to 5 screens. So you'll have one up there, one here, one there, one there. So there'll be 2, 4, 5, yes. This, I find this to be a very efficient way of working. And most of the time, if I'm working in VR, this is the setup that I'll be using.
The moment that you're in VR, you realize how truly fantastic it is.
Now here, as you can see, I've got my app library, as well as some browsers here, essentially which you can do anything with. The hand tracking is quite flawless. You can utilize your hand gestures, which you'll have to learn, but once they make sense, they make sense. You can activate a distance switch here. This is a little bit more immersive, and if you wanted to get away from your immediate environment, you can also just enter an immersive mode, and immediately you're now in a virtual world that you've selected for yourself. So just coming back into the pass-through mode, we'll just go in and launch one of my favorite applications, Immersed. I'm actually not gonna speed anything or cut anything on this point, because I'd actually like you to see how well this all works. This headset connects pretty well to any laptop ecosystem, whether that be Windows, whether that be Mac. I'm not sure if it does Linux, I've never tried. Yep, and just like that, we've booted in. As you can see. And even though we are in an immersed world like so, you can actually just turn on your pass-through mode, like so, by simply lifting up your hand, or activate a keyboard portal. So what I'll do is I'll turn off pass-through, I'll turn on the keyboard portal. You can use a tracked keyboard if you have one of the immersed allowed tracked keyboards, and you can turn on a keyboard portal. Now this keyboard portal is easy enough to redo. You just draw a keyboard, like so. I drew it a little bit skewed, but once you've done that, you just click accept there in the corner, and now you can see your keyboard. I'll move my laptop wherever, or you can make the keyboard as big as the table if you wanted it to be. But now you can see your keyboard. You can still work in a distraction-free environment. All of these environments are also interchangeable, and there's also social environments to work in. If I wanted to do a little bit of web browsing, I think one of the things you'd really need in order to operate well in this environment is you need to be a touch typist, someone who knows how to type really well. Right now my fingers are activated, which means that I can interact with the displays, like so, but I can just deactivate them by making this symbol. So now they're deactivated, I can't do anything but operate my environment on the laptop. I can only operate the laptop operating system. And in terms of video editing, this is very color accurate for me, and the pixel density is also very high, which helps to make sure that I don't make any mistakes even when I put these videos out. So to activate my hands again, it's very simple, like so. Make that symbol. They're gray, now they're red. Gray and red. So, just to give my thoughts, guys, I genuinely think that working in VR is the future. We can all see it, it's all coming. These headsets have gotten considerably smaller over the years, and they'll continue to be more compact as time goes on. Pretty soon we'll just have probably framed glasses with lenses that work really well. The only issue I think would be battery life, because even with my headset here, I've got an additional battery right here that I plug into the headset. So the headset has its own internal battery, and I've had this now for 6 months, and I've actually changed the head strap itself. So not just the strap, but the entire system here. It's all changed. My opinion, this is the future, this is where things are going, and it's pretty exciting to see, because even if I'm at the airport, I can be undistracted. If I'm on a plane, I still get access to the same level of efficiency that I would if I was sitting down on a desktop PC at home. If you have any questions, comments, just put them down in the description below. And if you're interested in picking up one of these and you'd like a little bit more personalized advice, shoot a question. More than happy to answer it.